Hey everyone, welcome to day 7 of our AI photo editing series. In today's video, we're jumping into one of the most exciting updates ever to come to Generative Fill. This is the introduction of the brand new partner models, including Nano Banana. These new partner models allow you to access different AI engines directly inside of Photoshop, giving you creative control and allowing you to speak to the AI like you would talk to a normal person. In today's video, we're going to show you these brand new partner models side by side and give you real-world practical examples you can use to improve your photos today. And as always, you can download all of the sample images as well as PSD files totally free. All you have to do is click on the link right down below to join our AI photo editing series. So we're starting off with our first example. I love this picture of our subject, but we have a lot of distractions. All of these people are pretty distracting. So we're gonna start by selecting our entire image. Let's hit Control or Command A, or you can go to Select and then down to Select All. Now, once you've selected your entire image, you can go to Generative Fill in your contextual taskbar. Let's go ahead and click there. Now, here we have access to our partner models. So go ahead and click here. You're gonna see Firefly Image Model 3 and Image Model 1. These are both Adobe models. But now we have our brand new partner models, including Flux Context Pro, as well as Gemini 2.5 Nano Banana. This is Google's model. All right. Now here we can simply describe the changes you want to make. I've already typed this in, so I'm gonna go ahead and say, remove all the people from the photo except for the man in the center and fill in the details of his booth. Let's go ahead and copy this in. I'm using an app called Paste, by the way, and I can just copy and paste this in so you don't have to watch me type, and then click here on Generate. So you'll notice we're gonna talk to these new partner models like we would talk to a normal person, basically telling it all the details you want in your photo. And there we go. We can see it's done exactly what we wanted with a single edit. It's removed all of the people from our photo and then filled in areas of the booth. Now I can go to my properties window. I'm gonna see my variations here and I can test my new models. So right up here where we have our Google model, I can also go to Flux Context Pro, or I can choose to change my model right over here in our properties panel. So let's see what Flux does with the exact same prompt. We're gonna click on Generate and check out our results. And here is our Flux results. So let's go ahead and click on our layers. I can just turn this off and on. You can see it totally changed the framing of this photograph. It did get rid of the people, but in my opinion, let's go back to the properties window. Nano Banana did a much better job. So again, it did everything in a single prompt, removing all the people from the photo except for the man in the middle, and then fill in details of his booth. One simple text prompt and it does all of our editing for us. So for our second example, we're getting rid of a very detailed object. We're gonna show you the traditional technique using Firefly Image Model 3 and then our new partner models and how much they're gonna save you time. So jumping back in, I love this photograph, but I wanna get rid of this fence right behind our subject. So traditionally, you'd have to select this fence to get rid of it, which means grabbing something like your selection brush tool, and then literally you would have to go in and draw over this entire fence like this. There we go, I'm continuing to paint. You would have to go over every single wire in this entire fence. There we go, just like this, and then go to Generative Fill, use Firefly Image Model 3, and then click on Generate. And that would do a great job, but you can see that takes a long time. Now what we're gonna do, our new models allow us to simply select the whole image. So let's go ahead and hit Control or Command D to deselect. Now I'm just gonna select all. Let's go up here to Select, and then down here to All, or hit Control or Command A. So it selects our entire image. Now with our brand new models, all I have to do is click on Generative Fill. I'm gonna choose my models. We're gonna go down to Gemini 2.5, and then we're just gonna simply say, remove the fence and add clouds to the sky. We're gonna go ahead and copy this in and paste it directly into our prompt, and then click on Generate. You're gonna see this is generating with Gemini 2.5 Nano Banana. Now keep in mind, with our new models, we have one variation per generation. With Firefly Image Model 3, we get 3 variations. So as this finishes, you're gonna see it basically does everything that we asked it to. Look at, I mean, come on. That is awesome. Let's just show you the before and after. So the subject looks the exact same, okay? It's removed this entire fence and added clouds to the sky in one go, and it looks completely natural, photorealistic, beautiful. Let's click here on our properties panel. You're gonna see we have one variation, but at any time you can go ahead and click on Generate, and it's going to generate one more generation to give you an alternative variation. And here's our second variation. This is actually even more accurate than the first. It didn't change the landscape at all. It simply removed the complete fence and added clouds to the sky. This is an incredible result from just one text prompt. And again, keep in mind, you can go back to your properties and change your model at any time. So let's try Flux Context Pro and then click on Generate one more time and see what Flux gives us. So here are the results from Flux Context Pro. Honestly, I do really like this photograph. It's pretty different from the original, but it did a great job overall. It removed the front fence and added clouds to the sky. So I do recommend always using multiple models to see which generation you like, and go ahead and click on Generate a few times. In this case, with Nano Banana, it generated the image most like my original photograph. It literally just got rid of the fence and added clouds to the sky, exactly what we wanted. In our third example, we're doing something drastic. We're gonna add something to our photograph and change the time of day and change the season all in one text prompt. So we have this photograph. It's absolutely beautiful, but I want it a little bit more interesting. So what we're gonna do is set Controller Command A to select all. Again, simply go to select and then down to select all. We're gonna go to Generative Fill and then I'm gonna paste in. So we have right over here, add a Volkswagen bus and change the time of day to sunset and change the season to fall. By the way, I use this app called Paste, which gives me a clipboard history. So I can just simply copy this in and paste it so you don't have to watch me stumble over my keyboard. All right, let's click here on Generate. So I've given an entire text prompt. We're adding a Volkswagen bus. We're gonna change the time of day to sunset and changing the season to fall, all within one edit. Okay. Here we can see this is done in real time, and look at that. I mean, incredible. Okay, it's the same scene. It's the same trees. It's the same road. Everything is the exact same scene. It just did exactly what we said. Now, of course, we can go into our properties panel and click on Generate at any time to get additional generations. But you can see just how powerful these partner models are. You can literally tell them everything you want to do in one text prompt. And here's our second variation. You can see they both look really, really good. And now let's go ahead and choose Flux Context Pro. Click on Generate to see that partner model in action. And there we have it. You can see Flux did a really good job as well. Slightly different framing, but honestly, it's a bit more photorealistic than our Gemini 2.5. These look a little bit edited, a little bit HDR. Honestly, I really like the results from Flux. Just a beautiful photograph overall. So we went from this to that. Honestly, trying to do this with traditional techniques in Photoshop would be incredibly difficult. So you can see just how powerful these models are. All right, and for our last example, we're gonna do a complete overhaul of our image with a single text prompt. So jumping back in, I wanna get rid of this car here in the foreground. I wanna get rid of all these wires here. Zooming out, I want clouds in the sky. I want this to look like a park instead of a street. And I want some people walking by. So we're gonna do all of that. Let's hit Controller Command A to select all. We're gonna go to Generative Fill, and then I've already typed this in, remove the car and telephone wires and add clouds to the sky, and change the road to a green grass park, and add people walking by the house. Let's go ahead and copy this text and paste it right here. Choose our model. I'm gonna choose Gemini 2.5 Nano Banana and click on Generate. So you can see, literally you could just tell it everything that you want to edit with the photograph in a single text prompt. Honestly, it's crazy. It's blowing my mind. It really does. And just like that, I'm doing this in real time, by the way. You can see a complete edit done in real time. Now, let's go ahead and take a look. There's the before and the after on it. It's just done a really, really good job. It did leave some of the telephone wires here. So we're gonna click on our properties again. Let's just go to Generate one more time. But we can see all of these edits. I mean, imagine you were trying to sell this house. It's just like, okay, done. You want it to look a lot more beautiful. I mean, I know we changed the road to like, actual green grass, but there we go. Look at this. Literally everything that I wanted with this photo. It removed the car. It removed the telephone wires. It added a green grass park, and it added people walking by as well. Just a huge, huge difference. Let's go to our properties panel. Go ahead and change our model. We're gonna go to Flux Context Pro and then click here on Generate. Now, these are things that you could do with AI models from Adobe as well. You would just have to make a lot of selections and do a lot longer process, and some of the results wouldn't look as good. All right, let's go ahead and see what Flux Context Pro gives us with this complicated editing request. Honestly, pretty good. I'm definitely impressed with this. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look. Here's our original image. There we are. Here in the properties panel, we have our first generation from Google, our second generation from Google, and then Flux Context Pro. It did change the framing a little bit, and the people are a little weird. Like that's, if I just zoom in, that's, people don't stand like that. So we're gonna go to this variation, and they look pretty good. All in all, I gotta say this is absolutely the winner. Let's go ahead and take a look at the before and after with that huge difference with a single text prompt. I can't believe it. I'm totally blown away. Our brand new partner models are incredibly powerful and so easy to use. I really love that you can just talk to them like you would talk to a normal person, and I love that you can just select your whole image. You don't have to go through a technical process of selecting the changes you want to make. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Don't forget you can download all of these sample images totally free so you can follow along. Just click on the link right down below. If you enjoyed this video, give us a big thumbs up and click on subscribe to get more videos in our AI photo editing series. Thanks so much, and I'll Phlearn you later. Bye everyone.